Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti, Om. I'm a peaceful soul.
Om Shanti. Let's hear Sakar Murli of 19th September 2025. Shiv Baba says, "Sweet children, you souls have received your own parts in this unlimited drama. You now have to remove your bodily costumes and return home. You then have to go to your new kingdom." Question: how is it proved that the Father doesn't have any tasks performed through inspiration, but that he incarnates? Answer: it is said of the Father that he is Karan Karavanhar. Inspiration means to think. A new world cannot be established through inspiration. The Father establishes a new world through you children. Unless he has physical organs, he cannot enable anything to be done. Therefore, he has to take the support of a body. Om Shanti. You spiritual children are sitting in front of the spiritual Father. In fact, you souls are sitting in front of your Father. A soul definitely sits with a body. It is when the Father takes a body that he comes in front of you. This is why it is said, souls remained separated from the Supreme Soul for a long time. You children understand that the different names given, such as Ishwar, Prabhu, and the Supreme Soul, belong to the highest on high Father. No physical father is ever called the Supreme Father. It doesn't matter even if you just write the Supreme Father. The Supreme Father means that the Father of all is one. You children know that we are sitting with the Supreme Father. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, and we souls are residents of the land of peace. We came here to perform our parts. We have performed our parts from the Golden Age to the end of the Iron Age. This will now become a new creation. The Father, the Creator, has explained to you children how you played such parts. Previously, you didn't know that you had been around the cycle of 84 births. The Father now speaks to you children who have been around the cycle of 84 births. Not everyone can take 84 births. You have to explain how the cycle of 84 births turns. It is not a matter of hundreds of thousands of years. You children also know that we come to play our parts every 5,000 years. We are actors. The highest on high Father has a unique part to play. You wouldn't say that Brahma or Vishnu has a unique part to play. Both go around the cycle of 84 births. Shankar doesn't have a part to play in this world. Establishment, destruction, and sustenance are shown in the picture of the Trimurti. You have to explain the pictures that you display. Destruction of the old world has to take place at the confluence age. It is wrong to use the word inspirer. Someone may say, today I don't feel inspired to go out. Inspiration means thought. Inspiration has no other meaning. Neither does the Supreme Soul work by giving inspiration, nor can this knowledge be received through inspiration. The Father comes to play a part through these physical organs. He is Karan Karavanhar. He works through the children. He cannot do anything without a body. No one knows these things, nor does anyone know God the Father. Rishis and Munis etc. used to say that they didn't know God. They neither have knowledge of souls, nor of the Father, the Supreme Soul. The Father is the principal creator and director. He gives directions. He gives you Srimat. People have the notion of omnipresence in their intellects. You understand that Baba is our Baba. Those people say that he is omnipresent. Therefore, they cannot realize that he is the Father. You understand that this is the family of the unlimited Father. By him being called omnipresent, there is no fragrance of a family. He is called incorporeal Shiv Baba, the Baba of incorporeal souls. It is when souls have bodies that they say Baba. A soul without a body cannot speak. On the path of devotion, you were calling out to God with the understanding that that Baba is the remover of sorrow and the bestower of happiness. You receive happiness in the land of happiness and peace in the land of peace. Here, there is just sorrow. You receive this knowledge at the confluence age between the old and the new world. The Father only comes when the establishment of the new world and the destruction of the old world have to take place.
You should always first speak of the establishment of the new world.
To speak of the destruction of the old world first is wrong. You are now receiving the knowledge of this unlimited play. When actors come from their homes to play their parts, they wear ordinary clothes. Then they change to their costumes, and when the play is over, they remove their costumes and return home. Similarly, you souls come here bodiless from your home. You come here and put on your costumes in the form of bodies. Each soul has received his own part. This is an unlimited play. This entire unlimited world is now old. So there will then be a new world. That population is very small, and there is only one religion.
You children are to move away from this old world and go into that limited new world where there is just the one religion. When there are innumerable religions and innumerable human beings in the world, it becomes unlimited. There is just the one religion and few human beings. The Father has to come to establish the one religion. You children understand the secrets of this unlimited play, how the cycle turns. Whatever happens in a practical way at this time, it will later be celebrated as a festival on the path of devotion. You children know about the number-wise festivals. It is said the birthday of Shiv Baba, God, the highest on high. The other festivals can only be created after he comes. Shiv Baba first comes and speaks the Gita, that is, he tells you this knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end. As well as teaching you this, he also teaches you yoga. So first of all, when the Father came, there was the birthday of Shiva. Then there was the birth of the Gita. He spoke this knowledge to souls, and so that was the birth of the Gita. You children should think about all of these things and write down the festivals number-wise. Only those who belong to your religion will understand these things. Everyone loves his own religion. There is no question of those of other religions. Although someone may love another religion, he cannot go into that religion. Those of other religions cannot go to heaven. It is very clear in the picture of the tree. All the religions will come at exactly the same time as they did previously. First of all, the Father comes. He comes and teaches you Raja Yoga. Therefore, it is said there is the birth of Shiva, then the birth of the Gita, and then the birth of Krishna, who then becomes Narayan. That is then the golden age. You have to write this number-wise. These aspects are of this knowledge. People don't understand when Shiva's birth takes place. The knowledge that he gives is called the Gita, and that then disappears. There is no holiday for the birthday of Jagdamba, etc. People don't know the dates or times of any of these things at all. They don't know about the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan or that of Rama and Sita. They only know about those who have come in the last 2500 years. However, they don't know how long it has been since the deities of the original eternal deity religion who came before that existed. The cycle cannot last longer than 5000 years. In the first half of the cycle, it is their kingdom. In the second half of the cycle, the population grows large. So, how could the cycle be of more years than this? There cannot be 8.4 million births. Those people believe that the duration of the Iron Age is hundreds of thousands of years. They have put people into total darkness. There is a vast difference between the whole drama being 5,000 years and the 40,000 years of the Iron Age that still remain, as they say. When a war takes place, they feel that God has to come. However, God has to come at the confluence age. The Mahabharat war takes place at the confluence age. The Father says, I come at the confluence age of every cycle. The Father comes to carry out the establishment of a new world and the destruction of this old world. When the establishment of that new world takes place, this old world is then definitely destroyed, because this is what that war is for. There is no question of inspiration from Shankar etc. in this. It is understood that the old world will be destroyed. All the buildings etc. will be destroyed in the earthquakes because the new world is needed. There definitely was a new world. Delhi was Paristhan, the land of angels. It used to be on the banks of the river Jamuna in the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. There are pictures of this. Lakshmi and Narayan are said to belong to heaven. You children have had visions of how their wedding ceremony takes place. Baba revises all these points with you. Acha, if you can't remember the points, then simply remember Baba. If you forget the Father, then remember the teacher. You would surely remember what your teacher teaches. By remembering the teacher, you will also remember this knowledge. You also have your aim in your intellects. You have to remember this, because this is your student life. You know that the one who teaches you is also your father. A physical father does not disappear. There are the Lokik and Parlokik fathers, and then this Alokik father. No one remembers this one. You receive an inheritance from your physical father. You remember that one till the end. When you leave your body, you go and have another father. You receive a physical father for birth after birth. People remember the Parlokik father in sorrow and in happiness. When they have a baby, they say that God gave them that baby. Why would they remember Prajapita Brahma?
You don't receive anything from him. He is called the Alaukik Father. You know that you are receiving your inheritance from Shiv Baba through Brahma. Just as you are studying, so too is this one. This chariot has become the instrument. This one's body has become the chariot at the end of his many births. The chariot has to be given a name. This renunciation is unlimited. The chariot stays all the time, but there is no guarantee for anyone else. While moving along, they become those who run away from the Father. This chariot has been appointed according to the drama. He is called the lucky chariot. Not one of you is called a lucky chariot. Only one is considered to be the lucky chariot whom the Father enters to give you this knowledge. He enables the task of establishment to be carried out. You are not lucky chariots. You souls are sitting in those chariots and studying. You souls become pure. Therefore, it is the greatness of this body in which he sits and teaches us. This final birth is very valuable. Then you change your bodies and become deities. You receive teachings through this old body. You belong to Shiv Baba. You know that your previous lives are not worth a penny. Your lives are now becoming worth a pound. You will claim a high status according to how much you study. The Father has explained that the pilgrimage of remembrance is the main thing. This is called the ancient yoga of Bharat, through which you become pure from impure. You all become residents of heaven. However, it then depends on how much you study. You are sitting in this unlimited school. You will then become deities. You can understand who will claim a high status and what the qualification for that will be. Previously, we too didn't have any qualifications. We were following the devil's dictates. We are now receiving God's directions. We go into the descending stage by following the devil's dictates. By following God's directions, we go into the ascending stage. Only the one gives us God's directions, whereas many give the devil's directions. You receive dictates from so many, mother, father, brothers, sisters, teachers and gurus, etc. You are now receiving the directions of one. These will be useful to you for 21 births. Therefore, you must follow such directions. You claim an elevated status according to how much you follow directions. If you follow them less, the status you receive is less. Srimad comes from God. God is the highest on high, the one who made Sri Krishna the most elevated of all. Then Ravan made him the lowest of all. The Father makes you beautiful, and then Ravan makes you ugly. The Father gives you your inheritance. He is viceless. The praise of the deities is sung as full of all virtues, completely virtuous. In the golden age, both souls and these bodies are pure. everyone knows the deities. Because they are completely viceless, they become the masters of the perfect world. They are not that now. You will become those later. The Father only comes at the confluence age. Brahmins are created through Brahma. All of you are the children of Brahma. He is the great-great-grandfather. Ask them, have you not heard the name of Prajapita Brahma? The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, creates the world through Brahma. There is the Brahmin clan. You then become brothers and sisters, the mouth-born creation of Brahma. There is no question of kings or queens here. This Brahmin clan only exists for this short time of the confluence age. Neither the Pandavas nor the Kauravas have a kingdom. Acha. To you sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you spiritual children. We the spiritual children say Namaste to spiritual father. Essence for Dharna. 1. In order to claim all rights for an elevated status for 21 births, renounce following all the devil's dictates and only follow God's directions. Become completely viceless. 2. While sitting in your old body, imbibe the Father's teachings and become a deity. This is a very valuable life. You have to become worth a pound in this life. Blessing. May you be an image of support and upliftment and give all souls accurate, imperishable support. At present, in every corner of the world, there is one upheaval or the other. In some cases, there are many fluctuations of tension in people's minds. In other cases, there is the fluctuation of the tamopradhan atmosphere and elements. Limited temporary facilities are taking everyone to a pyre of worry. Therefore, having tired of limited supports, attainments and methods, they are looking for some real support. You souls, who are images of support and upliftment, have to give them the experience of elevated, real, imperishable attainments, real and imperishable support. Slogan. Time is an invaluable treasure. So, instead of wasting it, decide instantly to use everything in a worthwhile manner. Avyakt signal. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. Just as rays of the sun spread everywhere, in the same way, with the stage of being a master almighty authority, experience rays of powers and specialities spreading everywhere. For this, stabilize yourself on the seat of this awareness of self-respect that I am a master almighty authority, I am a soul who is a destroyer of obstacles. Then when you perform actions, obstacles will not come in front of you. Om Shanti.
संगम की बेला है सुहानी, संगम की बेला है सुहानी, ये समय है बड़ा